Hi everyone. So in this session what we will do, we will discuss the solution of the question insert node at ith position. Okay, so let's take one example to understand the solution. So if this is my linked list 1, 2, 3 and 4. So I want to insert data 100 at position 2. So the value of I will be 2. So this is index 0, index 1, index 2 and index 3. Simple. So what we have to do, so the value of I is 2, so what we will do, we will perform one jump. We will do one jump, then I will reach at node 2. So after reaching node 2, what I will do, so I will make a node with the data 100. I will create a node with the data 100. Then what we have to do, so I will break this connection. I will connect node 2 with 100 and the next of 100 will point towards this node 3. And tada, our linked list is ready. So 1, 2, 100, 3 and 4. Okay, so you can see 0, 1 and 2. So 100 is now present at position 2. Okay, so this is all that we have to do. So you can see if the value of I is 2, then we are doing only one jump. Okay, we are performing only one jump. Let's take one more example. So if the value of I is, let's say 3, or let's make it 4. The value of I is 4 and again you want to insert data 100 and this is my linked list 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so this is your linked list 1, 2, 3 and 4. So index 0, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so the value of I 4 is equals to the length of the linked list and that is the maximum possible valid value of I. So if the value of I is 4, then with the help of this example we can see, so we have to jump only 3 times. Okay, so we have to jump I minus 1 times. So let's jump 3 times. So one jump I will reach at node 2, another jump I will reach at node 3, another jump I will reach at node 4. Okay, so I performed 3 jump. Now I am at node 4. So what I will do, I will create a node with data 100. So after creating this node data 100, what you have to do, so I will make this connection and our linked list is ready. Okay, so here I was performing I jumps. Now what you have to do, so I have to do I minus 1 jumps. And secondly, so to check whether the value of I is valid or not, so first is what we can do, we can call length function and we can check if the value of I is greater than length of the linked list, then basically that value of I is not valid and we will not do anything. But we discussed in this question only, print ith node only, that there is no need to call length function. What we will do, we will take the value of head. We will take the help of this head pointer. So if the value of I is 4, then what is the scenario? So head will be at this location after 3 jump. Okay, so after 3 jump, head will be present at this location. Now you can see head exists. So if head exists, we will make the connections here. Now in the else part, so suppose if the value of I is basically 6, then what will happen? So this loop will run 2 more times. It has already run 3 times, so it will run 1 more time and head will basically become null. Okay, so head will become null and we will go in the else part. So in the else part, what we will do, so we will not do anything because the value of I is not valid, so we will not insert the data in our linked list. So our solution will be very similar to this function, print ith node function. Okay, so now let us write the solution. So let's copy this function only and we will update this function. So what is the name of the function? So the name of the function is insert at ith position. It will take head as input and it is taking by value. So what will be the return type? Basically I am planning to return the updated head of our linked list. Okay, so it will take at what index you want to insert and it will also take the data which you want to insert. Okay, so if the value of I is less than 0, that means the index is not valid. So in that case we will not do anything. So we will simply return, what we will return, we have to return the head of the linked list. So we will simply return the head of the linked list, correct? Now what you have to do, so as discussed, how many iterations? I minus 1 iterations. Okay, so one more case. We have to check first. If the value of I is 0, so that means what you have to do, so you want to insert at head. Okay, so what is happening here? So this is the special case. So if this is your linked list 1, 2 and 3, and basically the position is 0 and let's say the data is 100, so we have to handle this case differently, because if you will take the help of this function, then as discussed, so how many times we have to make the iterations? I minus 1 iterations. Okay, so the value of I is 0, that means we have to make minus 1 iterations, and that doesn't make any sense, right? So this loop will not be executed if the value of I is 0. Okay, you can see, so this loop will never get executed. So that's why we have to handle this case separately. So what I am planning to do here is, what we will do, so I will create a node with the data 100. So I will create this node. Let's say the name of this node is n, and we know this is my head. Okay, so I will make this connection. So what I will do, so I will write n arrow next is basically head, and after that what we have to do, so we have to update our head. So head will come here. Okay, we have to update our head, so we will write head equals n, and then what we can do, so we can return head. So if the value of I is 0, then my head will get updated. The head of the linked list will get updated. So this is very similar to, if you remember, insert at head quotient. Okay, when we were taking input, so take input to function, we were inserting at head. Okay, so this is same code, inserting at head. Okay, so let's write the code for I equals 0. We have to do all these 3 operations. Very simple. Okay, so if the value of I is 0, let's create a new node first. So node star n, new node, and we will give the data. Then after that what you have to do, so the next of n is head, and we have to update head. So head equals n, and after updating the head we can return head. Simple. So we have handled this case very easily. So now let's update this code. Okay, so as discussed, what we have to do, so if this is my linked list 1, 2, 3 and 4, and if the value of I is 3, so if the value of I is 3, that means I have to do 2 iterations. Okay, I minus 1 iterations. So basically this is the first iteration and this is the second iteration. So this is 0, this is 1 and this is 2. Okay, so after going through this code, after this code has been executed, so what will be the value of head? So basically head will point towards this node. Okay, so this will be my head. Then what you have to do, so if head exists, yes, head exists. So it is very simple. So this is 3 and 4, so I am writing here, this is my node 3 and this is my node 4, and the data, let's say I want to insert data 100. So what I will do, so I will create a node with data 100. Okay, so there are 2 ways of inserting node. So this is the first way that we are discussing. What I will do, so 100 will point towards 4. Okay, so remember this is your head, you can see, so this is your head. So first way is 100 will point towards this node, basically the next node of head, and after that what we will do, so we will break this connection, and now 3 will point towards this node, and the name of this node is n. Okay, so what code we have to write if we want to insert node in this fashion? So we have to write code in this fashion. So first I have to create this node 100. So node star n is new node, and I will give the data 100. Okay, now this node has been created. So after that what we have to do, so we have to make this connection first. Okay, so I am writing, this is first connection that we have to make. So the next of n is basically, so this is the next of head. Okay, the next of head. So this is your head, and this is next of head. Simple. Now one has been performed. Now this is time to perform the second step. So in the second step, what we have to do? So we have to update the next of head. So head arrow next. So head arrow next will point towards this node n. So head arrow next equals n. Okay. So we have to write these 3 lines of code. Okay. We have to write this 3 lines of code. So this is the first way of inserting. We will also discuss the second way. But first let us write the code for inserting in this fashion. Okay. So if head exists, then what you have to do? So I am inserting with the help of this first method. So first of all, again what you have to do? So let's create a new node. So I am creating a new node with the data, and then what you have to do? So the next of n will point towards the next of head. Simple. And then basically the next of head will point towards n, and after that what I will do? So I will return head. Okay. So return type of the function is node star. You can see return type of the function is node star. So I will return the head. In the else part, so in the else part, the value of index I is invalid. So basically do nothing. Okay. So what you can do? You can even remove the else part. Let us remove the else part, and we will simply return head. Or yeah, this is correct. So okay. So I will simply return head. If the value of index I is invalid, then I am simply returning head. Okay. So this is the first way of inserting. So I think we have done pretty fine, and I think this code will run perfectly fine. Okay. So let's try to execute this code. So let's copy the name of the function. So after taking input, and I will not call the function print ith node. In fact, let us call the function insert at ith position. So what it will take? I will pass head, I will pass the index, and I have to pass data as well. So we are taking input index. Let us also take input data. Okay. So I comma data, and we will take data also as input. So I am taking index and data as input. Now I am inserting at ith index, and now where is my print function? So I will call this function print. Okay. So I will call this function print to check whether our code is working fine or not. Okay. So let's test our program. So it is waiting for the input, and the input is 1, 2, 3, 4 and -1. So my linked list will be 1, 2, 3, 4. And now it is waiting for index. Let's say I want to insert at index 2, and the data which I want to insert is 100. So this is my updated linked list: 1, 2, 100, 3 and 4. Okay. Now let's test it for special cases. So the data is 1, 2, 3 and 4 -1. So my linked list is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say the value of I is 0. I want to insert at index 0, and the data which I want to insert is 100. Okay, so see, this is not working. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 100 is basically not getting inserted. Okay, so what is the mistake? So this function, what this function is doing, so if you can see, so this function is returning node star, but I am not storing that data. Okay, I am not storing the head. So what will happen? Head will get updated. Okay, so this head will get updated here. Now if you can see, in the previous case it was working. Why it was working? Because in that previous case I give the input 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I give data 100, at position 2. So what will happen? So this link will be broken. So 2 will point towards this node 100 and 100 will point towards this 3. So basically this was my head, and this head was not getting changed. So when I call the function print, so that's why my output will be 1, 2, 100, 3 and 4. Okay. But when the value of I is 0, in that case my head will change. So 100 will be here and 100 will point towards this node and this head will be updated. But what I was doing, so I have not written this code. I was just calling the function. I was not updating my head. Okay, so I forgot to write this code. So let's test it now. So the data is 1, 2, 3 and 4, then -1. Index is 0, data is 100. So now you can see 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's test for invalid values. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, -1. The value of I is, let's say, -3 and the data I want to insert is 100. So in this case my linked list should not change, and it is not changing because the value of index is invalid. Now let's test for the maximum valid index. So 1, 2, 3 and 4, -1. So the maximum valid index is 4, basically the length of the linked list, and the data is 100. Okay, so now can you guess what is the problem here? Why we are getting 4 and 100 only? So it's very simple what I have done. So see the code. Okay, so this is the code, and if I give the input 1, 2, 3 and 4, the value of I is 4 and the data is 100. So what I did here is, so we executed this part of the code. Now after executing this part of the code for I equals 4, I will reach here. Okay, so head will point toward this node because we are iterating I -1 times, basically 3 times. So this is the first jump, this is the second jump, this is the third jump. Now after jumping, what I am doing, so I am creating a new node. Okay, so I am creating a new node with the data 100. Now after creating the new node, so I am making this connection, and then what I am returning, so I am returning head. So basically I am returning this position. Okay, so I am returning the address of this node. So if address is 400, then basically I am returning 400, and then I am receiving that 400 in the main head. Okay, so that's why when you call the print function, so print function will print 4 and 100 only. So what we have to do, so first of all, I told you better way is always to use a temporary variable instead of iterating with the help of head. Better way is to use a temporary variable. So in this case what we can do, we can make a copy of head. So we can make a copy of head, and here instead of returning the head, what we will return that copy. Okay, so let's do that. So when we are iterating, first way is to make a temporary pointer. So the first way is take a temporary pointer for iterating. Okay, so you can make a temporary pointer for iterating, and you have to change here. So make it temp, you have to make it temp, and then basically return the head. Now the second way is basically what you can do, you can make a copy of head. So I am copying the head, so node star copy, or let's make it copy head. So this is head, and here instead of returning the head, what I will return copy head. Okay, because the head is not changing. And similarly in this case also you have to return copy head instead of returning the actual head. Okay, so if you are getting difficulty in understanding this copy head, then what you can do, you can take a temporary pointer which will point towards head, and then you can iterate with the help of this temporary pointer, and here you can return that here you will return head. Okay, so now let's test it. So the data is 1, 2, 3 and 4, -1. I want to insert at 4th position, data is 100. So now you can see 100 is getting inserted at the correct position. Okay, now let's test for invalid values. So 1, 2, 3, 4, -1. The value of I is 5. 5 is basically invalid index. Okay, and data you want to insert is 100. So in this case my linked list is not changing, 1, 2, 3 and 4 only. Now let's test final time. So the data is 1, 2, 3 and 4 minus 1, position is 3, data is 100, and this is the correct output, 1, 2, 3, 100 and 4. Okay. So if you remember, I told you that this is the first way of inserting. So we have two ways for inserting the node. First way is, so let's say this is node 3. So node 3 is pointing towards this node 4, and this was the situation. So this was my head. I want to insert 100. So I told you the first way is basically 100 will point towards this node, and then 3 will point towards this node. So as soon as 3 points towards this node, this link will be broken. Simple. And we have written the code for that. Now the second way is, so this was the first way. Now the second way is, so this is node 3, this is node 4, this link is there, and we have 100 here. Now second way is, so here this was the first operation and this was the second operation. Now here the first operation is make this connection. So as soon as you do this connection, as soon as you perform the first step, this link will get broken. Okay, so this link will get broken. Then there is no way for us to 100. Now 100 cannot point towards 4 because we do not know the address of 4. So we will, so if there is a linked list, so if this is the linked list, then what will happen? So as soon as you make this connection, we will lost the rest of the linked list. Okay, because first it was pointing towards this node, so we are having all of the linked list, but now this link will get broken, so we will lost this complete linked list and we will not be able to make this connection. So what we have to do, we have to store this node first. You have to store the address of this node first before making this connection. So what I want to do, so this is 3, this is node 4, and this is 100, and let's say this is the linked list ahead of 4, and this is the connection. So what I want to do, first of all, this is your head. So first of all, store the address of this node because we are going to lost this node. Okay, so let's name it temp. So we will store the address. How we will store? So I will write node star temp, and this will be the next of head. So after storing, what we will do, we will make this connection. And as soon as you make this connection, we will lost this connection. But there is no need to worry because we have stored the address of node 4 in temporary variable. Okay, so how to make this connection? We will write head arrow next is n. Okay, this node is n, and now we will make this connection. So for making this connection, we can write n arrow next, the next of n is temp. Okay, so this temp. So this is the second way of inserting. So in the second way, first of all, you have to store the address of the next node because the connection, as soon as you change this connection, so this connection will be removed. So basically we have to store the address of the next node. Okay, so I'm repeating myself. The first way was very simple. First make this connection and then make the second connection. Now the second way of inserting is first store the address of this node. After storing the address of this node, this will be my first connection and this will be my second connection. Simple. So we have already tested this code. Now let us test this code. Okay. So let's comment this part. We have to return the copy head, so I am not commenting that part. Okay, so first of all, we have to store the address of the next node. So this will be head arrow next. So after storing the address, what you can do, so head arrow next, the next of head will point towards n. Okay, so we have to construct node also. So let's uncomment this part. Okay, so let's create node again. So node star n is new node and pass the data. Okay, so we created this new node n. We are storing the address of the next node. Now head is pointing towards n and n arrow next is actually temp. Okay, so here what we are doing, so I just copy pasted these three steps here. Okay, so these are the three steps, and then we have to return the copy head. Okay, simple. So now let us test our code. So data is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my linked list. I want to insert at index 2 and the data is 100. So 1, 2, 100, 3, 4. It is working. 1, 2, 3 and 4 minus 1. Maximum valid index 4. Data is 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 100 and null. Let's test it for 0 also. So 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1, 0, 100, and it is working. Okay, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4 null. So this is the complete code. Okay, so this is the complete. Okay, so this is the complete code. Now what is the time complexity of this function? So again, the time complexity is basically big O of I. Just like the print ith node function, the time complexity is big O of I. So this is constant work, this is constant work, again this is constant, this is constant. So this is the only loop. Okay, so this is the only loop and the time complexity is basically big O of I. Again, in the worst case, the time complexity will be big O of n, where n is the total number of nodes present in the linked list. Okay, so if you have any doubt in this function, you can ask me. Okay, in the comment section you can ask me, in the discussion section you can ask me. Okay, take care, bye bye.